Bizarre Show wishes to relinquish the next few minutes for the following editorial commentary.
Once in a great while, television broadcasts a show that possesses intelligence, meaningful wit, and above all, a true reflection of our society today. Such a show was Taxi. I am Milton Tartikoff, president of the Bring Back Taxi movement. And I would like to share some thoughts with you in the hope that you would join our movement and force the network to put this one-of-a-kind show back on the air. Now, as an added feature this evening, we are going to have my words interpreted for all you taxi fans in the true intellectual manner to which you've become accustomed by viewing that show. First of all, the beauty of Taxi is that it never dealt in anything childish or silly, only in true reality.
Abadi, abadodidi, abadabadabadi. Hello, how are you, buddy?
What other show has characters that are so true to life? People you could meet and speak to in your daily travels. People you would be proud to have in your own family.
Abida, abididi, buddy. Abadida, zippity dooda. Abadibadaba. Do.
Other shows go to nonsensical silliness for a laugh. Not Taxi. Taxi fought for every smile, struggled for every laugh, and agonized for every clever bit of humor. That's why it won so many Emmys.
Abida, abididiba, adidabadada, NBC in the toilet, even. BD.
In conclusion, I want to ask a question that I know is on the lips of not only millions of faithful Taxi viewers, but in the hearts and minds of the entire cast and crew of the wonderful Taxi show. And that question is, what the hell language have you been talking all these years?
Abidaba daba, direct ripoff from Bill Dana. Diba daba.
We have a very interesting show business story for you tonight. Really is. As most of you know, the art of makeup has revolutionized the movie industry. Movies such as Planet of the Apes, Wolfen, An American Werewolf in London were some outstanding examples of how a makeup artist can turn a man into an animal. And with us tonight, we have one of the great makeup artists from Hollywood. Let's have a warm welcome for Mr. Elliot Wax. Elliot, you have turned many human actors into animals right before our eyes.
Yes, I turned Paul Newman into a monkey man, I turned Ursula Andrews into a mermaid, and I turned Tom Snyder into a wild boar.
And I understand, sir, your newest picture, My Brother the Shepherd, is a miraculous accomplishment in makeup.
Yes, I'm very proud of it, and I'll show you a picture of the actor, Mr. Rhett Slobin, right there. That's Rhett before I put the makeup on him, right? Now I'll Rhett now the way he looks with the makeup on. Rhett, you want to come out here just for a minute? Come on. Say hello. See?
That's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rhett.
See, it is amazing. Rhett, now don't be so excited. We've had him in makeup so long, you haven't seen too many people.
Yes.
Rhett, sit now, Rhett. Okay, sit, just like we taught you at the studio. Fine. Now look, you can still see that's a little bit. See that? No. He doesn't even like to look at it. you can still see that it's a person made up, but with the tricks of film, we can really do a wonderful job here.
Now, tell me, how long does it take to put the makeup on?
About 6 months. We put it on right before the picture, and he gets it off next Friday after the premiere and the promotional tours.
I see. Can he talk?
No, we had to remove the voice box to jam those teeth down there. See where the teeth are? We had to just move so we could move it right down there.
Must have been very painful.
Yes, I sprained my wrist getting those suckers in his mouth. But he's a real good sport, Rhett.
You know, I can't believe this.
Well, makeup is only part of the job. He's a brilliant young actor. Watch this, watch this. Come on, Rhett. Show him what you've learned to do. Now look at this. Isn't this wonderful? You know how hard it is to walk around on all fours like that? He does a wonderful job. No, we're not going back yet. Just sit right down there.
It's amazing that an actor would agree to all this.
Well, we're not talking total agreement, you know. Rhett's suing us at the moment for replacing his lips and eyes without telling him. But does he thank us for the wonderful nose he's got? No way. And how about those ears? Look, hello. Hello. Think he could hear like that before? No. Actors are all alike. They complain even if it's perfect.
Well, tell me, what effect did it have on his family?
Well, his parents thought it was cute, but his wife was a little upset about the litter she had last month.
All right, stop tape, please. You know, this is the dumbest thing you've ever done in your life. We have a lot of respected members of the Hollywood community who make their living in makeup. And you come out and talk about jamming teeth in a dog? Real great. Is this totally your idea?
Sick him, Brett.
Okay, let's clear the set and move on to something else, please. It's unbelievable.
Brett, I'll give you a cookie if you bite him in the balls. No, before you leave...
I'll tell you something, John. You think that's real funny because you get a laugh, okay?
Well, that's the proof.
No, it's a real cheap joke and it's real funny, but this whole thing is not funny.
All right.
No, it's dumb. It's just dumb. There's a lot of animal lovers out there who are not going to think this is funny. Okay? So let's clear the set.
Hold it. I just want to say that before we go, Tom, I'd just like to say that this 6'4" man is the best makeup accomplishment of my career.
Why is that?
Well, through the use of my many talents, my vast knowledge of makeup, I was able to make horseshit talk. Merriment and the king of the one-liners, Mr. Henny Youngman, to lead the orchestra.
You know, today I found a guy's hand in my pocket. I said, "What do you want?" He said, "I want a match." I said, "Why did you ask for it?" He said, "I don't talk to strangers." I had an uncle up here, was a psychic, knew the exact day he was going to die. The warden told him. A drunk gets into a taxi. He said, "Take me to the Waldorf Astoria Hotel." He says, "You're at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel." He said, "Next time, don't drive so fast." I got a wonderful doctor. If you can't afford the operation, he touches up the x-rays. Guy walks in the doctor. He said, "Doctor, I have a ring in my ear. What'll I do?" He said, "Don't answer." Another fellow walks in the doctor. The doctor said, "You're going to live to be 60. He said, "I am 60. It's what I tell you." I said, "Doc, it hurts when I do that." He said, "Don't do that." Doctor said to me, "Get undressed." I said, "Take me out a few times first." I'm standing there naked. The doctor says, "Go over the window. Stick your tongue out the window." I said, "For what?" He said, "I'm mad at my neighbor." I said, "Doc, I got shingles. They tried to sell me aluminum siding." Fella says to another fella, look, take this gun and go in the bank. Tell her you want the money. Get the money, put it in the bag, back out. Anybody gets in your way, shoot to kill, and come right outside and give me the money. I'll be sitting in the car, and I'm taking all the chances. He said, you mean to tell me you want me to go in there with the gun, hold up the teller, get the money, back out, anybody gets in the way, shoot to kill, bring the money out to me in the car, and you say you're taking all the chances? How are you taking all the chances? He said, I can't drive. Here's one I do myself. I want to do this myself because I like it. As a man lost in the woods comes upon a monastery, a religious building. Outside the monastery, the friars in their costumes and the monks are working. And he tells them he's hungry and he's lost, and they invite him in. They say, all we have to eat is fish and chips. And he eats the fish and chips, and he loves the fish. He says, I'd like to meet the man who made the fish. They bring a man out. They say, you the fish fryer? He says, no, I'm the chipmunk. Scene, picture this. A funeral procession, 2 hearses. Behind the hearse walks a man with a vicious dog and 100 men on the funeral procession. So a fellow steps off the curb. He says, what's going on here? He says, my wife and my mother-in-law, my dog bit them. He says, can I borrow the dog? He says, get in line. In the next scene, I'm sitting on the stool having a drink. Over here's a man on the stool having a drink. He falls down 3 times. I pick him up each time. Bartender, where does this man live? I'll give him a lift home. Tells me where he lives. I grab the man, pull him down to the car, open the back seat, put him in. He falls down. I get to the address they gave me. I pull the man out of the car. He falls down 3 more times. I pick him up each time. I knock on the door. Mrs. Einstein, I brought your husband home. She says, where's his wheelchair?
What you've just seen and heard, ladies and gentlemen, is the magnificent artistry of sightless piano player Davy Simpkin. Davy, it's a pleasure to have you on Bazaar.
Thank you, Tom. I love the show very much, and it's a pleasure to be on it.
You are truly a remarkable human being. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you water ski, you snow ski, you motorcycle ride, you surf. Is there anything I've left out?
Well, except for boxing and car racing, you covered about all of it.
So much admiration for you. I guess you just didn't let your handicap get the better of you.
Well, that's right, Tom. I'm the kind of person who will not let anything get me down, and I just simply try things until I do them.
Now, I understand you've made tremendous amounts of money from your performances.
Well, that's true, Tom. Not only do I charge for my piano playing, but for my other events as well. I get $50,000 when I water ski, $100,000 to snow ski, but I don't believe that the public feels it's being cheated because I'm risking my life and giving a total, honest performance.
Well, no one could ask for more than that. Now, one other thing. I read even though that you are in show business, you refuse to associate with show business people.
Very true, Tom. As far as I'm concerned, the show business community as a whole is a very shallow bunch. No soul, no heart, no sensitivity. See, they'll cheat the public for a buck. They're just not for me.
Well, you are one remarkable human being, and your candidness and honesty is as refreshing as your many talents. Sir, could you play a little music while we go back to Bazaar?
Well, sure, I'd love to, Tom.
Right.
Something special for you, Tom.
Harvey with the remarkable Davy Simpkin returning you to Bizarre.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, Putz, I said the blue shirt. That doesn't go with the suit.
As you know, cable television is the wave of the future. Already there's an all-sports cable network, an all-news cable network, and an all-health cable network. Last year here on Bizarre, we introduced you to the first all-fat cable network. Well, tonight we have another preview of the newest in cable television. It's the KKK Cable Network. And here's a portion of the most popular show on the KKK Cable Network. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Southern Talk.
Good evening, and welcome to the most popular show on the Ku Klux Klan cable network, Southern Talk. And here's the host of Southern Talk, Johnny Billy Joe Jack Donnie Griffin.
Okay, McCullen's off to you. Good evening and welcome to Southern Talk. Normally I'd come out here and do my dynamite monologue, but tonight I'm in a rather foul mood. My producer showed me this article in the B'nai B'rith Messenger written by Seymour Cohen. It says Southern Talk is a right-wing, ultra-conservative, bigoted TV show. Well, let me say this to Mr. Cohen. As the star of Southern Talk, it hurts me to read an article like this because I believe we strive more than any other show on television to be fair, just, and we generally try to treat all people with respect, dignity, and equality. That article really bothered me. But what the hell else can you expect from some heave journalist? Enough about that. By the way, I want to welcome a new sponsor to our show. It's called Chico Repellent. Where the hell? Chico Repellent. That's right. You got it, partner. One spray of this, and you can be guaranteed next time you go camping, you won't have to worry about being bitten by a Mexican. It works, too. I sprayed it on the tires of a Winnebago, and darn, when I woke up in the morning, I didn't find several sets of teeth embedded in the wheel. Welcome, Chico Repellent. Enough chit-chat? Tonight's a special show we put together to prove once and for all that our show has no... Wait a minute, I fucked up. Once and for all, our show has no bigotry. That's what I was trying to say. Sometimes this Chico Repellent come right back at you, you know? Our first guest on Southern Talk this evening is the fabulously talented and very entertaining comic genius, a man who can truly be labeled superstar. His movies are literally making millions. What more can you say about this kind of talent? Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a Southern Talk welcome to the great Richard Pryor. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Pryor. Well, looking good, Richard.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I always watch Southern Talk, and I find it intelligent and truly enlightening.
Richard, this is a personal question, but why do you always pretend to be a nigger in your show business career?
Well, I was having a difficult time of it, making it as a white comic, because, I mean, you know, no one laughs when a white man says motherfucker.
Somebody did. Did you say motherfucker? So go on now.
Well, I realized that there were no Negro comics, so, I just decided to try it, and I guess the rest is history.
Well, it sure is fascinating, I'll tell you, and it's good to know the truth on Southern Talk. Isn't it good to hear the truth on this here show?
Sure it is.
Now, what's in the future for you? He's just all whipped up tonight.
This is great, yeah.
What's in the future for you now, Richard?
Well, I contracted to do 2 more pictures as a Negro, and one And then I plan just to retire and live the rest of my life as a white man.
Sounds you got it all laid out there for yourself. That's all great. Richard, I hope this interview does not upset our Negro fans. I'm sure many of them are proud of your accomplishments, and far be it from me to take away their happiness. However, the truth has to be told, and the fact that there's no way a darky can be that funny. Ain't that the truth? Well, that signals the end of Southern Talk. Boy, you want to bring them cards right over there by the camera? That signals the end of Southern Talk. We had a surprise guest. We don't have time to talk to him, but we do have enough time to bring him out and say hello. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Hall of Fame baseball player, the one, the only, Willie Mays, right here. I mean, looks sharp. Looks like he jumps right back in the game anytime he wants to. That's the boy, Willie. You're looking fine, fine. By the way, don't forget to read my book, The Great White Hope, the story of Muhammad Ali. Good night, everybody. You cheer up here. You cheer up. Cheer up. Cheer up. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed the show. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. A lot of people ask me, how do you do impersonations? I do impersonations. I have one impersonation that everybody can do at home or in the street or any place you want to do. You need a little black comb, and it's impersonation of Adolf Hitler in a windstorm.